Are live on YouTube, Facebook, whatever else. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? I'm just gonna quickly. I'm gonna pin some stuff in the chat section. Boom, boom, boom. What's up, guys? I can see everybody's comments pouring in. Hold up. I got to get rid of, what up, you guys? I got to get rid of 180 characters before I can post this, so just give me 1 second. Whoa, chat's going nuts. What's up, guys? Everybody just woke up on me all at once. This is crazy. Okay, hold up. Damn, still 37 more. Okay, that's cool. I'll just get rid of this. I don't know how I'm ever going to find this to pin. Okay, hold on. Oh, I almost got it. The comments are going too fast. Hold on. Pin. Boom. Oh, it looks all fucked up. Hold up. I'm just going to delete this shit. Hold on. I got mods here, so I know that if one of the mods could fix okay, hold up. This is going too crazy. The chat's going too crazy. Just give me 1 second. Okay, that's good. What's up, guys? I got big news. I got lots to talk about. You got to give me 2 seconds to get this thing pinned in the chat section, and then we'll get to it. So just give me 2 seconds. What's up, everybody out there? I have never seen a comment section move this fast before. Shout out to you guys. 1 sec. I'm just gonna pin this. And then we're good. Somebody said slow mode. Nah, man. Fuck slow mode. We don't do slow mode around here. We just crush it. Okay, delete. Okay, I'm gonna try and replace pinned message. Okay, it's pinned. Boom. What's up, everybody? It's Wednesday night. The comment section is going crazy. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to answer as many questions as I can in a few minutes. But first, I got to get out what I got to say. And that is, I am dropping a brand new music video this Friday at 9 a.m. This Friday, 9 a.m., brand new music video. I'm going to drop the artwork tomorrow, as always. The artwork will drop tomorrow at 9 a.m. So if you want to know what the song's called, you want to know what the song's about, you want to get an idea of what visually the video might look like, etc., tune in tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. when I drop the artwork. Like I said, Friday at 9 a.m. is the music video. If you want to see this video early, if you want to get the jump on it, if you want to see it before everybody else, there's 3 things you can do. You can join the Hangover Gang newsletter. I will email you Friday morning with a link to the video. That's also where I send all of the tour dates and discount codes for merch at hangovergang.com and early access to stuff and free MP3 downloads and da-da-da-da-da. So that's if you join the Hangover Gang newsletter. If you don't use your email and you used your phone like the rest of us, you can join the Hangover Gang text list, and I will personally text you Friday morning when the video drops. And I'll text you at other points in time when there's other important shit going on. What?
You need a space between Hangover Gang and Discord.
Can one of the mods do that?
I don't think they can edit your messages. Can you edit it?
I'll try in a minute.
Okay.
The third thing that you guys can do... Oh, my focus is all crazy. Hold up. There we go. The third thing that you guys can do is join the Hangover Gang Discord. And the Hangover Gang Discord is essentially just like a live chat room where we all just get in there and we're talking about all types of shit, man. We're talking about the music, we're talking about videos, albums, but we're also just talking about life and things I got going on and things you guys got things you guys got going on and yeah. So hold on. Nova told me that I've done something wrong here. Yeah, it won't allow me to do it. I've already deleted it once and tried to correct it, and
Well, hold on. There's a shorter one. I'll text it to you.
here, just do it on my phone.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, guys, one sec.
Here, just give it to me.
Apparently, some of the links that I put in the comments are broken, so I'm just gonna give it to Nova, and she can. You're gonna have to delete it. There's like a bunch of characters in there. So yeah, okay. So new music video this Friday, 9 a.m. I forget what the fuck I was talking about. Oh yeah. So in a moment, the links will be pinned correctly in the comments where you can join the Hangover Gang newsletter, join the Hangover Gang Discord, or join the Hangover Gang text list, and I'll either email you or text you, or you can chat with me live in the Discord whenever you want. So those are going to be the links that are pinned in the comment section. This video that I'm dropping Friday at 9 a.m. is my first music video of the year. Can you believe that? It's March, and I haven't dropped a music video yet. The last music video I dropped was Ghost, December 28th, I think. And we haven't dropped since then. I took a little bit of a break, spent a lot of time with my family, spent time with Nova. I also like low-key, top secretly worked on a bunch of shit in private, but just took a break from dropping stuff. So this video on Friday is my first music video of the year. So I hope everybody didn't forget about me in the 3 months that I haven't dropped anything. But yeah, I'm super excited. I hope you guys are ready to give me a hand and help me make this thing as successful as many of the things have been in the past. So please, on Friday morning, be ready to share that video like crazy, and be ready to download the song on iTunes and download the song on Amazon, and let's go crazy, and let's blow up the video, and let's get a couple more number ones, and let's do some damage with my first music video of the year. I'd really appreciate everybody's help, and I'm going to, as you guys know, I'm independent, so I'm going to be leaning on you guys pretty hard for the next week to just go crazy with this video. I'm going to jump into a question and answer in a minute. I'll answer as many questions as I can. But I'm going to keep just talking shit because I got a couple things I wanted to say. Since this is the new video Friday, is my first video of 2023, I knew I was going to have to come through big. I knew we couldn't just do some rinky-dinky ass video in some back alley somewhere and just be like, that's the first video of 2023. So we went crazy with this video. You've heard me say it before. This is the best music video that we've ever made, guaranteed. And, people are always giving me a hard time saying I sound like a broken record saying that shit, because I'm always saying, this is our best video, this is our best video, this is our best video. But fuck, man. We just keep getting better, and we just keep improving and keep perfecting and refining things and learning stuff and getting more gear and doing cooler shit and having better ideas and whatever. So at this point in time, this video that drops Friday, visually, absolutely the most impressive video that we've ever done by a long shot. Like, this isn't even a music video. This is a fucking movie. Like, mark my words. When you guys see this video on Friday, and I just see that the links have just been pinned in the comments correctly this time. So if you want to join the Hangover Gang Discord, or you want to join the text list and I'll text you, or you want to join the Hangover Gang newsletter, the links are properly pinned in the comments. All you got to do is click the link and Super easy. Join the Discord, join the mailing list, join the text message list. But mark my words. Are you good, Nova?
I think so. I'm just double checking.
This is the best video we've ever made. And it is not just a music video. This is a movie. And you'll see what I mean Friday at 9 a.m. And look, if we're going to look at this music video as a movie, you good?
I think so.
Perfect, thank you. If we're going to look at this music video as a movie, every lead character needs a co-star. Every lead character needs a co-star. And for my first video of 2023, not only is it like the dopest video that we've ever made, but I brought a friend with me. There's somebody else on the song, and it's a friend of mine that I've never made music with before. Somebody that I'm friends with that you guys probably have no idea about, and probably would have never expected me to be friends with this person. But the music video is a movie. Every lead character needs a co-star, and I found an absolutely incredible co-star for this movie and for this music video. So I think you guys are going to be blown away. Your jaws are going to hit the floor when you see this thing. The song is amazing. The video is freaking crazy. I saw somebody said, "Tom, can you please stop cussing?" And usually I'd say, "Go fuck yourself." But I'm not going to say that because maybe this person's sitting at home watching with their kids, and maybe their kids are a fan, and I'm sitting here 4-letter wording the chat to death right now. So I'm going to try and chill out on the cussing. I apologize. But yeah, I feel like I pulled out all the stops on this one. Musically, it's incredibly special. It has another artist on it. Visually, it's the best video we've ever done, and it had to be that way. There's no other option. It's my first video of the year. It has to be nuts. So Friday, 9 a.m., brand new music video. Boom. What else we got to talk about? Maybe we should talk about why I haven't released a music video in 3 months. And that's kind of loaded. There's been a lot of stuff going on. And like I said, it's not like I was sitting on my ass for 3 months. I've secretly been working extremely hard on a few different things that I'm going to have to give you guys soon. Sooner than you think. But also, there was a lot of stuff going on. If you guys remember, Ghost, my last song, Ghost, that I released in December on the 28th, you got to look at it like this. I spent the last half of last year working extremely hard on the 2 albums that I dropped in November, Renegade and The Revolution. And you can get those albums on my website, www.hangovergang.com. I spent the last half of last year working incredibly hard on those albums. I did The Brave with Adam Calhoun, and then I did 2 albums of my own, and I was just exhausted and burnt out and needed a break. But I didn't want to leave you guys for too long, and I was like, you know what? It's Christmas time. There's a lot of people that aren't going to get anything this year. Let's drop a music video for people. So I dropped Ghost 3 days after Christmas. And that sort of unexpectedly took off and ended up on the radio. So in the time period that I was supposed to be taking a break after Christmas with my family and relaxing and recharging and getting my head straight, Ghost hit the radio and ended up being one of my biggest songs ever. And we got a #1 in pop music independently on Billboard. And the song was on the radio. So I'm up every single day at 7 a.m. on the phone with radio stations, on the morning shows, doing interviews and recording one-liners, saying Hey, this is Tom McDonald, and you're listening to my new song Ghost on 94.5 Energy. And, doing that every day, emailing and interviewing and talking to people and being on the radio and doing all this shit. And that was supposed to be my time where I was going to be taking a break and relaxing and recharging, but I didn't get the opportunity to do that because Ghost blew up, which I'm very grateful for. But I was fucking tired. I was friggin' tired. And that further burnt me out. But I kept working because I was happy and I was excited, and it was just a new thing that I'd never done before. And it was a blast, man. I think that a lot of you guys were calling the radio stations. You guys were getting the song played. I think you guys were having fun too. It was a big, fun thing that we were doing all together. But then I got canceled. Unfortunately, I got canceled from the radio. And essentially what happened was, this is the honest to God's truth. There is sort of like a competition in Canada where all of the Canadian artists, they all apply to be the one to watch. That's what it's called, the one to watch. And the one to watch gets their song in high rotation across Canada on the biggest pop radio stations in Canada. So whatever, we submit Ghost. We pretty much are thinking there's no way that we're going to win this. They're going to give it to a big Canadian act, Nickelback or Default or Jesse Reyes or Our Lady Peace or Bare Naked Ladies or some big Canadian artist. And by the grace of God, we won. We won fair and square. We beat everybody. And I was chosen as the one to watch. And Ghost was going to go into high rotation on the biggest radio stations across Canada. And that was going to be a really big friggin' deal. A really friggin' big deal. So we get the email and everybody's celebrating. Oh my God, we won. This is crazy. And we're all very excited about it. The song goes into high rotation for 2 days. I think that was February 4th. And on the 6th of February, I wake up, I'm laying in bed, and I check my email, and I'm laying there looking at my phone, and I read this email that says, unfortunately, Rogers Media has pulled Ghost from the radio due to Tom having insensitive opinions that don't allow with their corporate goals or corporate ideologies or corporate objectives or whatever. And I was fucking stunned. I was fucking stunned. Excuse my language. I rolled over and shook Nova, and I was like, yo, wake up. And she's like, what? What's going on? And I was like, we just got canceled from the fucking radio. They just took Ghost off the radio. They said that I'm too controversial, or that I have insensitive or inappropriate views that they don't share, and they yanked the song from the radio. And I was madder than a hornet. I was madder than a fucking hornet. I had a whole big ass plan about how I was going to take them down, and I was going to tear them a new one, and I was going to drag them all over the internet, and I was going to do all this stuff. But I didn't want to, if there was a way that it could get rectified, or if me destroying Rogers was going to affect my relationship with other stations, I didn't want to just jump out the fucking window and come out hot. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give it a week, see how this whole thing pans out. And, we're still on the radio charts now in the US and Canada with Ghost, but it's plummeted because we've been ripped off air. So, I sat with that and ruminated on that. And it's weird because when I was told hey, we could get this song on the radio, we should go to the radio, I was like, man, fuck the radio. I don't care about the radio. I don't want my shit on the radio. I don't want to deal with radio people. I don't like the music industry. I don't like music industry people. I fucking hate them. They're snakes. I don't want to deal with those folks. You know, I wanted nothing to do with it. I'm telling you guys, when I'm on the fucking phone all day long with people at radio, music industry people at radio, and this station and that station, and the music directors and da 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 da, I'm telling you guys, it became a joke here. It became a joke between me and Nova and our friend Kevin. I would get off the phone with these people. I would hang up the phone and I would go straight into the shower. And I would just stand in the shower for 20 minutes and then get out, get back dressed again, and go make another phone call. Because just talking to these people just made me feel fucking slimy and exhausted and stressed out, because I just hate dealing with these slimy ass music industry people. I just can't do it. It's not for me. So like I'd get off the phone and go stand in the fucking shower and like just try and get it off me. But I started out, you know, saying, fuck it, I don't care. I don't give a shit about the radio. I don't want anything to do with it, da 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 da. And then the song hit the radio and it's really started working. Stations are picking it up every day, and it's getting high rotation in the States at some stations, and people are calling in and requesting it, and it's like so fun. And we're like independently taking over pop music, which is the most disingenuous genre of all music. And it just felt like, yo, we're like breaking the mold here. Like we are doing something that's never been done. So I started to get excited about it, and I started to be enthusiastic, and I started to hate the process less. And I kind of like did a 180 and became super involved and invested in it. So if things are growing and growing and growing, and I'm feeling higher and higher and higher about this stuff, and then in the final moments, we get this massive touchdown and become the one to watch, and then they take it away from us and say, no, you're not that guy. You're not the one to watch. You've been canceled. We've taken you off the radio. It just felt like I had made the Super Bowl winning touchdown, and then the referee was like, nope, flag on the play. And it was just bullshit. We won fair and square. We beat everybody fair and square. We were chosen. We won. They gave us the trophy. And then 2 days later, they said, actually, we don't like you, and we're taking the trophy back. And that's bullshit. If somebody fucking wins fair and square, regardless of if you like them or not, it shouldn't matter. They've won. I just thought that was I just felt like it was very indecent. It was inappropriate of them to do that. But that's what they did. And I should have known that something like that was going to happen. Like at the beginning, I said, fuck this. I'm not interested in doing radio. I don't give a shit about this. And then I allowed myself to let these people in, and I allowed myself to get excited, and I allowed myself to become enthusiastic and become vulnerable, which I never do. So, you know, I let my guard down, allowed myself to get excited, and then they pulled the fucking rug out from underneath me, and I was left sitting on my fucking ass. I know I said I was going to try and watch my language, but I'm sorry. I read an article once that said foul language is a sign of a high IQ, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just really fucking smart. But that's what happened, and I wasn't sure what to do with that, where to go from there. I was really deflated. And I wasn't like deflated at the situation. I was like disappointed in myself that I allowed myself to like give a shit about this thing that I shouldn't have given a shit about, and then let it fuck me up. So whatever, it's all good. I immediately got back to work on some other stuff, but I felt like this thing that my baby that I had been working on for, you know, since December into February, I felt like it just all got taken away from me. And I was like, okay, I just, that it sucks. I felt bad about myself for a fucking couple days. And then I was back to working. But I didn't have anything to do at that point because everything had been ghost. And I hadn't been shooting other videos and I hadn't been doing other stuff because all of my energy was going into this radio bullshit. So when that got taken away, I was like, man, I'm gonna take a break, I guess. And I took 20 days off social media. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I didn't post on social media for like 21 days or 22 days or something. It's the longest I've gone. It's the longest I've gone in like 5 years without posting on social media, which is insane. And it was awesome. Like I just hung out with my parents a lot, spent a lot of time with Nova, played a lot of video games, worked on some super secret, top secret projects really, really hard. And just like took a minute to like not be on the internet and went metal detecting with my folks and went on a bunch of hikes with my folks and went on some really cool drives with my dad and yeah, just like lived regular life for like 22 days and it was amazing. And it was really great. And I got to recharge and get my head straight and it allowed me some mental space to sort of figure out what my next move is or what my next move was going to be. And that's how we've arrived right here, right now, with this brand new music video dropping this Friday at 9 a.m. This is one of the things that I've been working on. The production process on this video was much longer and much more intense than I think any video we've ever done. And the proof is in the pudding. I think that you are going to see a massive step up in video quality when you guys see this video. So, you know, the whole ghost thing, shitty situation, but it was for the best. Like I said, I don't want to be doing anything in music where I feel like when I get off the phone with the people that I have to deal with that I have to go take a shower after. I don't want to be involved in that type of shit within the music industry. So it was for the best. It was a shitty thing. But it led us to this moment, and it's going to lead us to Friday, and it's going to lead us to this new video. And like I said, it's incredible. It's the best video that we've ever made. So, you know, it was a long process. We took the long way for sure. But it's all gonna turn out for the best. So I hope you guys are excited, man. Friday morning, 9 a.m. new video. I'm super excited. I'm gonna jump in the chat here and answer as many questions as I can. I got my phone right here, so if you guys have questions, if you got things you want to talk about, start dropping your questions in the comment section right now. Make sure you use question marks because I'm just going to skip most of the comments that don't have question marks. And it just makes it a lot easier for me to find your questions if you're using the proper punctuation. Okay, class? Use the proper punctuation, class. So yeah, before I just jump into this question and answer right now, I'll just reiterate one time. If you want to see the new video on Friday early, if you want to have the jump on everybody else, there's 3 ways you can do it. You can join the Hangover Gang Discord. You can chat with me live. I'm in there like 2-3 times a day just talking to people. Join the Hangover Gang Discord. 2, you can join the Hangover Gang newsletter. I'll send you an email Friday morning, and you'll get the link to the video before it even goes live. That's where I send free MP3 downloads, discount codes for the store, early access to tour tickets, etc., etc., etc. So the Hangover Gang newsletter is very valuable. And the third thing you can do is join the Hangover Gang text list. I will personally text you. I don't have time to send 5,000 separate text messages, but I'll send one text message to all you guys, and I'll give you the link before the video drops. And if you join the text list, I also send important updates and news and shit that's going on there too. So Hangover Gang newsletter, Hangover Gang text list, Hangover Gang Discord, all the links are pinned in the comment section right now. All you have to do is click the link, and it'll take you to Discord or take you to the sign up for the newsletter or take you to or put in your phone number and join the text list. Super easy. Links are pinned. Okay, so I'm just going to jump in here and start answering some questions. So Warren Arndt says, "What time is it for you?" It's like about it's 7:30, 7:27. Somebody said, "What was the specific verse that canceled you?" So they're asking about us getting canceled from the radio, Ghosts being pulled off the radio. I don't think that it was music. I mean, it could have been. I'm not sure. They didn't provide us with any details. So I'm not sure if they like went to my YouTube, saw like fake woke or snowflakes or, sheeple or something there that offended them that they didn't dig, or if they went to like my social media and saw some funny video that I posted on my Instagram or something like that. I'm not really sure. They didn't give us any details. So they just yanked the song, canceled us from the radio, and gave us no real explanation at all. Somebody said, "Do you believe in God?" Which is a super popular question lately. Yeah, I believe in God. I've never been like a big church guy. Like I don't go to church. I used to go to church when I was a kid. I haven't been to church in years. I'm not opposed to going. It's not something I do. But yeah, I believe in God. Look, I don't like organized anything. I don't like school is organized. I don't like that. I don't like 9-to-5 jobs. That's organized. I don't like that. I don't like wearing uniforms to go to school or uniforms to go to work or uniforms to be a part of a team. I don't like that. I don't like the government. That's organized. I don't like institutions that are organized. So like church is not big for me. And I don't like organized religion either. I think being religious is cool. I think being spiritual is cool. I think having a relationship with God is cool in whatever form that is. Because at the end of the day, man, like I just don't know. Like I have questions and I'm skeptical, and just like many other people, it's like it's difficult for me to say like I don't know if God is Jesus Christ who was nailed to a cross, or I don't know if it's a fat dude named Buddha. I don't know if it's a fat dude named Buddha. I don't know if it's an elephant with 8 arms. I don't know if it's Shiva. I don't know if it's one of these, there's so many different manifestations of God out there. It's very difficult to know like what form this is in and like da 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 da. So, but I believe in God. I believe in something. I pray all the time. I'm just not big on sitting in a room with a bunch of other people and doing it communally and in an organized fashion. But I pray, and I'm a spiritual guy, and yeah, but I don't have all the answers, just like nobody has all the answers, and I have a really difficult time being absolutely sure of anything in this world when it just seems like we're constantly being lied to. And I think that things like politics and religion and money, and I think these things are weaponized against us. So, it's difficult, but yeah, I believe in God. I pray. Maybe I'm just not as organized as a lot of folks out there are. And if that works for you, that's fantastic. I have nothing against that. Somebody said, "What is the vibe of the video that you're dropping this Friday?" Oh man, what is the vibe of the video that I'm dropping this Friday? Oh, we purposefully, intentionally made this music video a roller coaster. So there's moments where it's intense, and there's moments when it's cool, and there's moments when it's badass, and there's moments when it's funny, and there's moments when it's scary, and there's moments when it's gut-wrenching. Like I said, a lot of work went into this video. It's a movie. It literally is a movie. So the vibe's all over the place. It's a roller coaster ride. It's a roller coaster ride. The song's a roller coaster ride. The music video's a roller coaster ride. It's really special. It's really special. Let me just flip. I'm just flipping through here, you guys. I'm going to answer more questions. Somebody said, can you shout out all your Aussie fans? Shout out Australia. Shout out the UK. Shout out Canada. Shout out the good old USA. Shout out everybody, man. But yes, shout out Australia. I know I got a lot of Aussie fans out there. So what's up, guys? I don't know what time it is where you're at. It's probably either fucking really early in the morning, or really fucking late at night tomorrow or something. So if you're here and you're from Australia, it's probably some ungodly hour, and I appreciate you being here. Somebody said, how long is it? How long is the video? I can't tell you that. Because maybe you got a list of my songs sitting in front of you and you got them all time stamped, and then you're going to be like, oh, he said it's 3 minutes and 49 seconds and this song's 3 minutes and 49 seconds. I know what it is. So I'm not going to tell you that. It's not a short one. I can tell you that. It's definitely on the longer side. Somebody said, will you ever get on the Joe Rogan podcast if you get the opportunity? Hell yeah, I'd get on the Joe Rogan podcast if I got the opportunity. I have a feeling like Joe Rogan doesn't really like me. I'm not sure why I feel that way, but I know that a lot of my fans have blown up Joe Rogan on multiple occasions and have asked him, have Tom on your show, have Tom on your show, have Tom on your show. And lots of people have emailed and tried to get in touch. And I heard Joe say one time that he personally goes through all his emails and picks all his guests personally. And so I'm sure he's seen my name come up a few times, and for whatever reason, just never reached out. So I don't know if he doesn't fucking like me or what. I really like Joe Rogan though, so it's a damn shame. Somebody said, a lot of people asking. I'm not even going to answer that because it might give something away. I'm just flipping through here. A lot of people asking like, hey, will you collab with Dax again? Will you collab with Adam again? Adam Calhoun. Will you collab with Mad Child again? Will you collab with Brandon and Nova again? Look, never say never, but I'm not really focused on the collab thing right now. Never really have been in the past. I'm just kind of like, I'm coming back from the whole fiasco with Ghost, and then I took a couple months and didn't release any videos and stuff. So I'm just coming back and I'm just focusing on solo Tom, and I'm just going to try and hammer out as many videos as I possibly can for you guys over the next couple months. I'm just going to start crushing it. I've officially shifted into high gear. And we're about to go crazy this year. And the majority of that is going to be solo Tom. That's all I have planned right now. Somebody said, what genre is the new song? Is it rap, rock, hip hop? It's a genre bender. It's certainly a genre bender. There's elements of a few different genres in it. Like I said, man, this video and this song are a roller coaster. They truly are. So there's elements of a lot of different things in it. So you'll just have to stay tuned Friday morning at 9 a.m. You'll see the video, you'll hear the song, and all your speculations and questions about the video and the song will be answered. A lot of people keep asking, is that a MAGA hat? No, it's not a MAGA hat. This is a Hangover Gang hat. It says, see you later, alligator. And then underneath it says, seriously, fuck off unless you're in Hangover Gang. So, yeah. So if you want your very own super cool Hangover Gang hat, or any of the Hangover Gang t-shirts, or my albums, or hats, hoodies, sweatpants, all that, www.hangovergang.com. That's where all my stuff is. What's up, Henry boy? What's up, Henry boy? Henry just made an appearance in the background. I don't know if you guys saw him or not. Dun, dun, dun. Hold on, I'm just flipping through here. Somebody said, what's your favorite tattoo you have? My favorite tattoo I have is like the skeleton that on my stomach that like is reaching up my chest. And it says, "If you don't know where the fire started, you will surely burn in it." That's my favorite tattoo. I got that when I sort of finally came out of and recovered from my mental breakdown like 4 or 5 years ago. That's the most meaningful. That's my favorite tattoo. What else we got going on here in the chat? The chat's moving so fast. This is extremely difficult. Thorn Angel says, "How's your family?" My family's good. This new video that I'm dropping on Friday, my family all helped with this video. So they've been working extremely, extremely hard with me. Like while my folks are in town, like my parents love being around for the video shoots, and they love hearing new music, and they love me. I'm their baby boy, and they love me. And I love them too. I have a really great relationship with my parents. So my parents have been coming out to all of our video shoots, and they're helping move lights around and carry shit and transport stuff. And so my family's good. We've been spending a buttload of time together. It's been great. I bought a magnet fishing kit. I don't know if you guys have seen magnet fishing on YouTube, but it's pretty cool. It's like a giant magnet on the end of a rope, and you toss it out in the middle of the water and see if you can drag any metal shit up off the seabed or the riverbed or wherever the fuck you're magnet fishing. So I've been like magnet fishing and metal detecting with my dad a lot, and going on hikes and shooting videos and hanging out watching Oak Island and the new Star Trek, and yeah, just been hanging out with my parents a lot. And my sister. Everybody's doing great. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. A lot of people asking, what's your favorite song you've ever made? That's like almost impossible to answer, man. Like so many of my songs are so special to me for so many different reasons. So it's impossible, but it's probably something off of, if I had to pick, it was probably something off of one of my last 2 albums, The Renegade or The Revolution. I'm really, really proud of those projects. Ghost was on there, and Sheeple, and there's so many great songs on those albums. Like I said, you can get those albums at hangovergang.com. Somebody said, "Is there any old merchandise coming back?" Don't have any plans on old merchandise coming back, but I have plans for a couple crazy new merch drops coming up. I'm dropping a bunch of stuff with the video on Friday, and that'll all be at hangovergang.com. And then I pulled out boxes of memorabilia today, and I emptied my closet of all of my merch shirts. So I'm going to do a bunch of memorabilia, a bunch of autograph shirts, a bunch of stuff like right away, all at hangovergang.com. So just stay tuned on that. Somebody said, "What happened to your TikTok?" I don't know. They fucked up my TikTok channel. Like that's as far as I know. Like I don't know. My TikTok was crushing for a while. I was getting like 1 million views, 2 million views on all my videos. I was crushing it. And then Brainwashed came out. And then at the end of, you guys remember the song Brainwashed? And at the end of the song, I did those 9 steps to brainwash people. Step 1, teach the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music on the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design. I posted that, literally what I just did. I posted that. I can't believe I got every fucking word there. That was pretty good. I haven't listened to that song in a while, and it's just burned into my brain. But I posted a video of those 10 steps, and that video got like, I don't know, 40,000 views, which is crazy because everything else was getting like 1 million, 2 million. And then I was like, oh, that's weird. Like they fucked up the video. Like that's strange. I started posting other videos, and the other videos I was posting, all of a sudden I'm getting like 10,000 views, 15,000 views. A couple of them got like 4,000 views. And I'm like, yo, I have like 1 million followers on here. My videos went from getting 2 million views to getting 1,500 views literally overnight. Like, what the fuck is going on here? So clearly, TikTok, the TikTok gods, somebody over there in that fucking building doesn't like me. And they flipped the switch on my account and just totally crushed my account. So I don't even post on TikTok anymore. I'm just like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Just the last thing I need in my life is more social fucking media. So yeah, I just kind of bailed. So as far as I know, like that's what happened to my TikTok account. But you're not going to be able to get a more accurate answer than that unless you know somebody at TikTok, you know? So I think it's more commonly referred to as the shadow ban. Man, somebody's asked like 10 times. Candyman has asked, I swear to God, like 20 times, who's your favorite WWE wrestler? I don't know if I have a favorite WWE wrestler anymore. I know there's obviously there's some guys crushing it. Roman Reigns is crushing it. Cody Rhodes is sort of like the new hot baby face on the scene. Sami Zayn's been crushing it. A lot of guys crushing it, but none of the characters really resonate with me anymore. I guess if I had to pick my favorite WWE guy right now, it'd probably be Roman Reigns, I guess. But not modern day wrestling, period. Favorite WWE wrestler of all time, Stone Cold Steve Austin. 100%. He's the fucking man. Watching that character on TV is one of the things that raised me. It raised me to raise hell. So, you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's my favorite WWE wrestler of all time. So there you go, Candyman. I saw you, all caps, 20 times. Who's your favorite WWE wrestler? There you go. I've seen a couple of people say shit about ASMR in the chat. Probably because you hear me smacking away on my gum. But hello, it's nicotine gum. And for those of you that are curious, I quit smoking for a long ass time. And then I fucked up and got all stressed out and started smoking again like an idiot. But I've officially quit again. I'm like, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks into it. I'm just chewing the gum. Haven't had any hiccups. Pretty sure I'm never going to smoke a cigarette again. So I'm sorry if I'm smacking my gum in your ears, but it's necessary. Oh, these dogs are about to go fucking bonkers right now. Hold on. I think I had an Amazon package delivered. What else we got going on here? Somebody said, the fiance and I are planning to use Ghost as our wedding song. Are you cool with that? Of course I'm cool with that. I would love it if you guys used Ghost as your wedding song. I know I've actually had like a lot of people hit me up and say like, yo, we're using Ghost as our wedding song. We're going to dance to it at our wedding. And I haven't seen a single video of that yet. If you're going to use Ghost at your wedding, film it. I have to see people. What?
We should use Ghost at our wedding, too.
I'm not going to use any of my music at our wedding, babe.
What?
Yeah, sorry.
So rude.
Yeah, sorry, babe. Can't listen to my own music at my own wedding. Fuck that. But if you're going to use Ghost at your wedding, please take some video of that and send it to me so I can post it and congratulate you on your wedding and celebrate a super cool moment where two people are choosing to spend the rest of their life together while listening to my fucking song that I wrote about the person I love. That's like the coolest shit ever. So send me the video so I can post it. Somebody said, two people in a row. Somebody said, do you have beef with Eminem? And then the next person said, have you ever talked to Eminem? Dude, there's like things that have gone on with me and Eminem that I've wanted to talk about like so many times, but I just feel like I'm not one of those people that like if somebody follows them on the internet, they like screenshot it and then post it and be like, look who followed me, or like, look who DM'd me, or like, you know, I just like keep that shit to myself. So, and not saying that Eminem's DM'd me or anything, but there has been more interaction than what people on the internet can see. And I'll leave that at that, but there's no beef with me and Eminem. The reason I started rapping was Eminem. There's never going to be beef with me and Eminem. I might disagree with the stances that he takes politically these days. He's definitely not the same Eminem as he was when I fell in love with Eminem's music, but he's like 50 years old now. He's a grown-ass man. So when I was listening to Eminem, he was like my age. Like he was probably like fucking 25 or 30 or something. So it's like only natural for this man's views and politics and stances and feelings about his place in hip-hop and feelings about the world. It's only natural for that shit to sort of change and evolve as he gets older. And, you know, it's changed and evolved into something that like I'm not, you know, I don't agree with it. I don't stand with a lot of the stuff he says, but that's cool. Like it doesn't mean I don't fucking like the guy. That's the problem here is like everybody thinks that like they're just the division is so stark in this country that it's like if somebody voted for Joe Biden, then automatically all the Republicans just fucking hate this person. They hate him. And it's just like, yo, man, like, who gives a shit? Like, I've got friends that fucking voted for Joe Biden. I don't give a fuck. I think you're wrong. I think that was a stupid choice. And I can disagree with people all fucking day long. It doesn't mean I hate them. It just means we disagree. It's not going to take up any space in my head. Look, we're not always going to disagree. We're not always going to get along. We're not always going to see eye to eye. We're not always going to have the same ideas. We're not always going to vote for the same dude, believe in the same shit, have the same opinions, have the same perspectives. And that's the beauty of it, is everybody should have their own perspectives, not something they've just adopted from CNN or adopted from Fox News or adopted from social media or have chosen that's what you believe in because that's the popular thing. The beauty of this whole thing is that a lot of different people have completely different opinions than one another. And I'm about freedom and freedom of speech. So even if you're screaming something at the top of your lungs that I totally disagree with, I still respect your right to stand up and scream it at the top of your lungs. I still support that, and I'd still fight for you to be able to do that. I don't hate you. I just disagree with you, and that's totally fine. So yeah. So there's no beef with Eminem. I disagree with a lot of the ways that he feels, and who gives a shit? Fuck it. Still the greatest rapper of all fucking time. Doesn't change that. You can never take that away from the man. So whatever. Yeah. So like I said, there's been more communication behind the scenes than anybody knows, that maybe anybody will ever know. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll tell somebody about it sometime. Maybe when I meet the man and shake his hand and look him in the face, I'll ask him like, "Hey, is it cool if I tell people about this?" And if I get the man's blessings, then maybe that's something I'll do. But yeah, that's really it. And like I said, no beef. Somebody said, please adopt me. No. Dude, I need to be adopted. I'm a 34-year-old child. I can't take care of another human being right now. I'm still trying to just live my life as best as I can. Dun, dun, dun. Somebody said, GFBF, when are you going to revive the band, man? I don't know. But GFBF is definitely something that I miss deep down in my soul. So at some point in time, I'll get the band back together, okay? I just don't know when. Somebody said doggo. Henry boy. Come here, Henry. Henry, come here. You guys want to see Henry? Come here, Henry boy. You can do it. Come on. Wow, that was amazing. Say hello to everybody. This is Henry. This is one of my 4 dogs. His name's not actually Henry. I've named all my dogs after bands. His name's Hendrix. But we call him Henry for short. Yep. So this is Henry. Dumbest dog that I own, but he has the biggest heart. Very small brain, very big heart on this dog. He's such a lover. He's just a dummy, but he's amazing. Oh, you want to say bye to everybody? You want to say bye? There's so many people out there, man. There's almost 6,000 people out there just watching you right now. You might be the most famous dog on earth. Isn't that so cool? Okay, go back to your spot. Oh, you're coming back now? Okay, come on then. Come on, Henry boy. So yeah. I don't know what the fuck we were talking about. I got distracted. I just love dogs so much that nothing else matters if there's a dog around. You gotta sit on your bum. Good boy. Somebody said, Tom, do you know the band Disturbed? Yes, I know the band Disturbed. I used to be a big fan of Disturbed when I was a kid. Nothing comes to mind as far as big Disturbed songs. That's the guy that would, that's Disturbed, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's Disturbed. Hello, Bruce. Now I got all the dogs in here now. People stay asking about like other artists like all the time. Like, what do you think of this artist? What do you think of that artist? Tom, would you ever collab with this guy? Like, what do you think of this guy, Tom? What do you think of this guy's music? It's just like, yo, man, like the internet is like such a trap. Like I'm never going to I'm just never going to give my opinion on some other artist's music. Like obviously there's, talking about Eminem or something like that. Like that's different. But like you're asking me about people that are that like are not Eminem, that are around me, like that are slightly beneath me, actually, in terms of just like where we're at in the music industry right now. And it's just like I'm never going to give opinions. Like, so people are literally just trying to start shit, just trying to start drama. They'll ask you like, hey, Tom, what do you think about this guy? Or what do you think about this video that just dropped? Or what do you think about this guy's music? And it's like, what they're really looking for is just like a soundbite of you talking shit about somebody so that they can just go run around on the internet and have their 5 seconds of fame telling everybody, oh, I got Tom McDonald talking shit about this rapper, this artist. And it's just like, yo, like, don't even bother asking me about like what do I think of this guy's music? What do I think of this guy's videos? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to play that fucking game. So what? So you can like post on your Instagram that you got me to talk shit about somebody, and blogs can blow it out of proportion and turn it into headlines and do dumbass shit. Like, bruh, I've been doing this too long now. Like, the games are just like too fucking obvious at this point. It's not gonna play them. I'm just flipping through here. The chat is moving so fast, guys, and I can only get it to stop like once in a while with my thumb, and it only stops for like 5 seconds. So I gotta get the questions in like quick because the chat is moving so fucking fast. Hold on, maybe if I scroll all the way to the bottom. Somebody said, "What's your favorite food?" Favorite food, dude. Like, I love food, man. I love all food. Probably hamburgers, maybe, or pasta. Big fan of pasta. But hamburgers are a big one. I don't eat them often, but I fucking love them. I love hamburgers and I love macaroni and cheese. Fun fact, I did an interview years and years and years and years and years ago with a food vlogger. And the food vlog, also, like, they interview musicians and about their favorite foods and their favorite drinks and stuff, and then they make dishes inspired by the musician that they're interviewing. And I told them all these stories about hamburgers and mac and cheese and shit, and they ended up making a Tom McDonald macaroni and cheese recipe. I have the recipe at my house. I've never made it. It's a cheeseburger mac and cheese. It's fire. I mean, it sounds fire. The photo that they used looks fire too. They made it. I've just never made it. Anyway, there is a Tom McDonald cheeseburger mac and cheese out there. I'll get you guys the recipe at some point. It's probably fire. But yeah, probably hamburgers. Dude, I was like, look at Henry in the background just looking like a fucking creep. Bro, why are you looking at me so crazy? Henry, come here. Come here, Henry. Are you coming? Come here, Henry. Come on, then. Come on, you can do it. Oh, there we go. Sitting in the background just like staring at me all fucking crazy. But dude, okay, so check it out. Story time. This one time I'm on tour in Europe. I got to tell you guys these stories about touring in Europe sometime. I got crazy fucking stories. Like, we got in this massive scrap outside of a nightclub in Athens in Greece one time. People getting fucking bottled and bottles of champagne flying everywhere, and we're jumping in windows of taxi cabs and fucking crazy. I also got arrested by the DEA when I was on tour in Europe too. We got to do a Europe stories live stream sometime or some shit. But just on the topic of food, I was touring through Europe. I forget who I was with. I was either with Onyx or Cool Keith. Anyways, I'm in France. I'm in Paris, and I'm fucking starving. And we got like 30 minutes until the show. Haven't eaten since the previous day. Broke as a fucking joke. Can barely afford food, period. And I'm traveling so much from show to show. I'm taking buses. I'm taking $40 planes. I'm taking trains. I'm walking. I'm biking. I'm taking boats and ferries and fucking around like you would not believe. Backpacking my ass across Europe on this tour. And I end up in France. I arrive in Paris. It's pouring fucking rain. Go to the venue, do sound check, and I got 40 minutes before the doors open and da-da-da-da-da. So we all go to this restaurant to get food prior to the show. Like I said, we only got 40 minutes till doors open. So we sit down at this restaurant, and hello, we're in Paris. The entire fucking menu is in French. So I can't read shit. The waiter comes over, and I'm trying to communicate. What's this? What's this? What's this? I'm pulling up pictures on my phone. You got anything like this? Got anything like this? He's saying, no, 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 no. He's trying to explain very broken English, like what I'm looking at on the menu. And I'm just like, look, I haven't eaten in a day and a half. The menu at this restaurant's too fucking expensive for me anyway. And even if I could afford to eat here, I need to eat something familiar. I've been eating weird European food for like weeks at this point. I need something that is familiar that reminds me of home. So I say to the guys that I'm sitting with at the restaurant, I'm going to go find a fucking hamburger. And they're like, dude, what are you talking about? You're in the middle of Paris. Where the fuck are you going to find a hamburger? And also, the doors to the show open in 40 minutes. And I'm like, look, I'm going to go find a fucking hamburger. I'll be right back. So I get up, I leave the table, and I'm literally running through the streets of Paris, looking in all the windows of every restaurant that I'm passing. I'm like, I'm looking for this plate, looking for a fucking burger, looking for a burger, and I can't find one, can't find one, can't find one. Now I got, 20 minutes to the show. And I've ran 15 minutes away from the venue. So it's like, if I turned around now and went back, I'd get back with 5 minutes to spare. Anyways, I keep going, and I find this place. I look in the window, and I see a fucking hamburger on the menu. And I'm like, holy shit, I got to get this hamburger. So I run in the store, and the guy's standing behind the counter, and I said, I want the hamburger. I'm pointing at the thing, and he like looks at it, and he goes, hamburger? And I'm like, yeah, hamburger. And he's like, American. And I was like, yeah, okay, just give me the fucking hamburger, dude. Got the hamburger. It was so small. It was not like an American cheeseburger. They serve much smaller portions in Paris. So it was expensive. It was small. But it was a fucking hamburger, and I was very thankful for that. And I got back to the show in time, and all was well. But yeah. So when you ask me what my favorite food is, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that it was hamburgers, because I literally ran through the streets of Paris trying to find a hamburger in 2015 or 2016 or something like that. So that has to be my favorite food, because I've never put myself through that type of stress for any other meal. So it must be hamburgers. It has to be. A lot of people asking about if I'll be on the Tim Pool show. I'm definitely going to go do Tim Pool IRL at some point in the near future. It's got to be this year. Love Tim. I think he's a great dude. I think he makes badass music too. And I think I think his show is great. So I'll definitely end up on Tim Pool. Just let me keep you posted on that. I just took fucking 2 months to sort of chill out and work on secret shit behind the scenes. And now it's my time to get back out and start smashing out videos and start doing stuff for you guys. And so that's my main focus right now. Somebody said, what happened with the DEA? Let's save the DEA story, for another day, but somebody please remind me, because it was one of the craziest fucking experiences of my life. Do you guys want to just hear it? Do you guys want to hear the DEA story? I'll tell it to you right now if you want. Like, I kind of feel like I should. I kind of feel like I should save it for its own. A lot of people saying they don't like Tim Pool. He's paid opposition. He's this, he's that. I don't like Tim Pool. Like, okay. I mean, I don't know about any of that shit, but I've spoke with Tim on the phone 2 or 3 times. I thought he seemed like a fucking solid dude to me, and I think he makes some really dope music too. And I've seen clips of his show that I also really like. So, just like I said, man, like I said 15 minutes ago. Just because you fucking disagree with the guy doesn't mean you gotta not like him or mean that you gotta hate him. You know what I mean? There's lots of people out there that on the news and politicians and all types of folks out there that have different opinions that I don't agree with at all. And I don't dislike them. I just think they're wrong. And I just don't agree with them, and that's really it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't not talk to them because of it. It actually makes talking to these people a lot more exciting because you can argue a little bit and you know, get to the bottom of shit. It's cool. It's fun. So, anyways, I'll tell you guys the DEA story if you want. I've seen a couple of people say like, yeah, tell us the DEA story. Tell us the DEA story. Okay, check it out. I'll tell you guys the DEA story, all right? And then, I don't know, maybe I'll retell it in another video at a different point in time, but this is fucking crazy. This is one of the craziest fucking things that I've ever dealt with in my entire life. Okay, so I'm on tour in Europe, all right? And we're going everywhere. We're going to Athens, like I said. We got in a massive, like, gang fight in Athens. It was fucking crazy. We ran into a riot in Athens. There's a tank in the streets and tear gas and all this wild shit. We went clubbing in London and told you guys about Paris. And I actually have a super crazy story about breaking my ankle in Greece and ending up in like a cartel beach. It was really fucked up and scary. And I had to drive a motorcycle with a broken leg, broken ankle, like 4 hours through the countryside to get away from this really dangerous area that I ended up in accidentally. But anyways, so many crazy stories through Europe, going to Amsterdam and getting fucking obliterated on mushrooms and just lots of shit. So the DEA thing goes like this. I forget where we are, but we're somewhere in Europe. And we have a show in Athens the next day. So the only way for us to get from where we are to the show in Athens is we have to get on a ferry and take like a 9-hour ferry ride. 9 hours on a fucking boat to get to Greece. So we get on this ferry, and I'm with two of my friends, 2 dudes and a girl. We're all touring together. We get on this ferry, and like I said earlier, we're all fucking broke. We're just making it by the skin on our teeth. Like I said, we're taking boats, trains, $40 plane rides, buses, city buses, walking, backpacking, hitchhiking, renting vehicles when we can afford it. Like, it's a gong show. So we get on this ferry and we take it 9 hours to Athens, and we're broke, so we can't afford. Like, there's sleeping quarters there where you can get a little space with a bed, or you can get a little space with a bench, or you can get a little room, or like whatever, but none of us have any fucking money. So we end up sleeping on the metal floor of this ferry in just like one of the common rooms. So 9 hours later, the ferry docks in Greece, and we all get off the ferry, and we're standing in. Oh, we were coming from Amsterdam. That's an important part of this story. So we're standing in the parking lot in Greece, and we pull out this map to figure out where the fuck we're going to do this show. So we got this map out, and we're looking at the map, and we reek like weed. We all stink like weed. All of our bags smell like weed because we were just in Amsterdam for like 3 days, right? So like we smell like people that have been in Amsterdam for the first time for 3 days. So we're standing in this parking lot, tired as hell from this 9-hour boat ride. We're looking at this map, and I feel this hand on my shoulder. Boom. And it's like not like a friendly thing. It's like, boom, I get like grabbed on the shoulder. And I turn around, and there's this like guy standing there in all green fatigues, like a green fatigue jacket and green fatigue pants. And he says, you got to come with me. And I said, there's no fucking way anybody here is going with you. Who the fuck are you? And he's like, I'm I'm in the DEA. And I'm like, you're in the DEA? Like, we're in Greece. And he's like, oh, well, it's not like the actual DEA, but we're like the Greece version of the DEA. And I'm like, okay, can I see like an ID or something, please? And this guy pulls out this ID card, and it doesn't even have his fucking picture on it. It's just got his name, his like lieutenant or whatever his rank or position was, and some information and shit. And I said to him, no offense, dude, but like this ID card doesn't have a fucking photo of you on it. And like, you could have just like went and laminated this at the store. Like, I had a better fake ID than this when I was 14. So this doesn't prove shit to me. Then this guy like steps aside and sort of motions over behind his shoulder. And I see like 10 other guys standing there, all in the same green fatigues, and they all got machine guns. And there's like a military vehicle parked with them, and there's dogs there and like all this shit. So I'm just thinking to myself, like, great, this is going to be like some locked up abroad type shit. I'm going to be put in prison in fucking Greece forever, and I'm fucked. And like, what am I going to do? Just say no, tell this guy to fuck himself? He's got 10 homies standing there with machine guns. Like, we're just fucked. So I'm like, okay, yeah, all right, let's go. So the four of us walk over to this big group of guys with all their machine guns and military vehicles and shit. And the guy says, put your bags on the ground in a line and stand behind your bags. So we put all of our bags down. Boom, 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 boom. All four of us. And then we stand behind our bags. And the cop soldier guy goes and grabs a dog and walks the dog past all of our bags. And the dog's smelling the bag, moves to the next one, smells that bag, moves to my bag, smells my bag, moves to the next guy's bag, smells that bag. And the dog's not alerting, okay? The dog's not triggered. The dog's not doing anything. And the guy said, if the dog sits down by any one of your bags, that means drugs, and we're going to take you in. And we're like, okay, fine. Like, we don't got any drugs. We were just in Amsterdam for 3 days, so our shit probably smells, but like, we don't have any drugs. And he's like, okay, well, whatever. We'll let the dog decide. Okay, fine. Let the fucking dog decide then. And so the dog walks past all of our bags and does not sit down. It's not triggered at all. I swear to God, not a word of a lie, this fucking soldier officer guy walks over to my bag, and he's got a tennis ball with him, and he bounces the tennis ball next to my bag, and then the dog walks over and sits down next to my fucking bag. And the guy goes, oh, well, you see, like, the dog sat down next to your bag, so we got to go. We got to take you to the fucking station or whatever. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? That was a trick. You just bounced the ball next to my bag, and then the dog sat down. Like, get a fucking grip, dog. Anyways, these motherfuckers aren't trying to hear it. So next thing I know, we all got our bags over our fucking shoulders, and these guys are marching us through a fucking parking lot, like 10 fucking soldiers and us 4. And they're just walking us through this parking lot. We're getting closer to this giant brick fucking building. It's just this giant brick building, unmarked. There's no fucking logo on it. There's no name on it. There's no windows. There's nothing that says that this building is DEA or an official institution of any kind. And I'm just like thinking to myself, like, we are fucked. Like, we are fucked. These guys are going to kill us, or they're going to rob us, or they're going to fucking lock us up or torture us, or something fucking horrible is going to happen in this fucking building. So we get to the fucking door. The guy swipes his fucking key card. Beep. The door opens. He leads us inside. And we start walking down this long ass fucking hallway. And there's all these doors that we're passing. And every time we pass a door, I like take a quick look inside. I'm like looking inside all the fucking rooms just to see if I can see somebody wearing a fucking suit and tie, or see a screensaver on a computer that says DEA, or see fucking literally anything that can help me identify this fucking place. And the offices are fucking empty. There's nobody in them. And my heart rate is like through the fucking roof right now. Like, I'm like freaking the fuck out. Like, I'm not showing it, but inside I'm like freaking the fuck out. I'm like, we are dead. So they lead us into this room, and they take two of my homies out. They leave me and the girl sitting on the couch. And my homies come back. And I'm like looking at them when they come in the room. Like 15 minutes passes. I'm sitting on the couch. There's a cop sitting in the room with me. My bag's sitting in the middle of the fucking floor. They bring both of my fucking friends back into the room. They sit down on the couch next to me. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened back there? And they're like, they strip searched us. And I'm like, no fucking way. And they're like, yeah, dude. They like really think that like we got fucking drugs or something. And I'm like, holy shit, this is going to be fucking bad. So then they take me, bring me back to the room, strip search me, just down to my boxers. But I don't have anything. I get dressed, go back into the main room. And now all the cops are in this main room with us. And my bag is sitting right in the middle of the fucking floor. Us four are sitting on a couch, and there's this giant semicircle of cops all crammed in this fucking room. And the bag's in the middle of the floor. And the cop says, I'm going to go through your bag right now and see if we can find anything. And I'm like, okay, fine. Fucking go ahead. You're not going to find shit. Go through my fucking bag. So not one guy, all of the cops crowd around my bag and start unzipping my bag. And I stand up off the couch and I'm like, hey, hold the fuck on. And everybody turns around and looks and they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, look, if you guys are going to go through my fucking bag, I need to be able to see the fucking bag. Because if you guys are all going to crowd around that fucking bag and open it up and search it, how do I know that one of you guys is going to plant some shit in my fucking bag? And then I'm on the fucking hook for it. How do I know this is not just some fucking setup? And you're going to be like, oh, we found these drugs in your bag, so you can give us fucking 10,000 euros and get out of here, or you're going to prison. Like, I don't fucking know. This seems like a fucking set up to me, though. So to these guys' credit, to their credit, when I said, hey, I need to be able to see that fucking bag when you're going through it, they literally were like, okay, fair enough. And they gave me that. And I was like, okay, like, that's the first sign here that, like, maybe we're not going to fucking die. Like, okay. So they back up. The one guy opens the bag and starts digging through my shit. And I'd be lying if I didn't think it was a little funny that I've been touring through Europe for fucking 2 or 3 weeks, and this guy's pulling out dirty socks and dirty boxers and T-shirts that I've worn for fucking 4 days in a row and haven't been washed yet. And he's having to dig through all my fucking dirty laundry. And I'd be lying if I didn't say that inside I was laughing a little bit at these stupid motherfuckers. But anyways, this guy's digging through my fucking bag, and all of a sudden, he finds something. And somebody just said, oh, you never give cops permission to, like, search your shit. Like, dog, we're not on American soil. We are in a foreign country. You have no rights. So it's not like, oh, don't give cops permission. Like, it doesn't matter if you give them permission or not. They have machine guns. You're in a foreign country. They're going to do what the fuck they want. Anyways, the cop that's digging through my bag, he finds something. And he pulls out this rectangular white box. It's about this thick. It's about this long. And it's all white. And it's saran wrapped. The whole thing is saran wrapped to shit. And he holds up this brick, this saran wrap brick, and he like looks around at the cops in the room, and he's like, we fucking found it. We knew it, and we got this kid. He looks at me and goes, what's in this box that you've saran wrapped? I said, I don't know, cut it open. Find out. I swear to God, this guy pulls out a fucking knife, like super like intimidating, like fucking action movie shit, like boom, like here's my knife, motherfucker. And I'm like, okay. And he slices the fucking saran wrap off this box, pulls all the saran wrap off, takes the top off the box. You know what's inside? Business cards. Tom McDonald business cards in a cardboard box that I saran wrapped because I'm walking through the rain a lot and I didn't want my business cards to get ruined in my backpack. So I saran wrapped the box to keep them dry. And I swear to God, this cop was so fucking excited, to bust me for drugs. When they were fucking business cards in that box, I literally saw this man deflate. He went from like Rambo, the super cop, to like Timothy, the fucking dork. Like, it was fucking wild. So, they gave us a strip search, went through my bag, found my very important box of business cards, didn't find any fucking drugs, and let us pack our shit up and leave. And honestly, when I was walking down that long hallway that we took on the way in, I took a couple selfies on my phone, and the cops were all walking behind me in the hallway. And they told me, never post those to social media. You can never post those, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm never going to post them. But I still have them. I have those photos. I will have to dig them up and post them online. So that was my big, 14 kilos of business cards, boys. We fucking got them. So that was my big DEA story in Greece. It was fucking, man, like, there ain't no playing tough guy. Like, I was fucking horrified. I thought that was going to be some locked up abroad shit. Like, I thought we were done. I thought they were either going to plant some shit on us or they were going to like try to rob us or hold us hostage or extort our families for money, or like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, but it was fucking scary. Had a billion things going through my head at that time. But yeah, man, there's a couple stories. I gave you the hamburger story, gave you the DEA Greece story. So let me just like reiterate one time, like, if you're here, if you've been here from the beginning, if you just joined halfway through, I would encourage you to scroll back and hear that story because it's a good one. But the reason why we are all gathered here today in the first place is that I am dropping a brand new music video this Friday at 9 a.m. I have one of my good friends on the song with me. It is the best video that Nova and I have ever made in our entire lives. Hands down, bar none, it's the best. I cannot wait to show you guys Friday morning at 9 a.m. Please be ready to blow that video up. Share it everywhere you can. Please download the song on iTunes and Amazon. Let's get some number ones. As you guys know, I'm totally independent, so I need you guys to be rolling with me on Friday morning at 9 a.m. So Friday at 9 a.m. is the new video. We got 2 sleeps to go. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm going to drop the artwork, so you're going to know who's on the song with me. You're going to know what the song is called, and you're going to have an idea of what the song's about. So this is a very, very important song. There's a lot of crazy shit going on in the world today, and I think that this song addresses a lot of those things. And I'm really, really excited for it. And yeah, can't wait till Friday morning at 9 a.m. If you want to stay in the loop with me and stay connected, it's not just for like, if you join the text message list or you join the Hangover Gang newsletter or you join the Discord, of course you'll get the jump on everybody. You'll get early access to music videos and merch and discount codes and free MP3s and stuff like that. But also, like, who knows how long any of us are going to be on these platforms. They could ban me tomorrow. They could ban you tomorrow. They could ban everybody tomorrow. They could just shut down entirely, and then there is no more YouTube. There is no more Facebook. There is no more Twitter. There is no more Instagram. There is no more TikTok. Fuck TikTok. But I'm just saying, like, we're using these platforms to stay connected right now, and we have no control over these platforms. So if you want to just add a layer of security to staying in touch with me and letting me stay in touch with you, please join the text list, and I can text you personally They can never stop us from doing that. Please join the Discord. We can chat live. I'm in there 2 or 3 times a day just chatting with people. They can't control that. And join the Hangover Gang mailing list. I will personally email you, and nobody can control that. So it's a great way for us to all stay in touch, regardless of what happens with these streaming platforms in the future. The links are pinned in the comment section right now. So all you got to do is click the link, and you can do any of those things. So, look, I've been on here for an hour and a half. I have a shit ton of more work to do. I'm preparing for Friday. I'm preparing for the new video, and I have a ton of work to do. So I'm going to get back to it. So I just want to say thank you to everybody out there who joined me tonight. I hope I hope you enjoyed spending your Wednesday night with me. I know I enjoyed spending my Wednesday night with you guys and telling some stories and having a little fun. I love y'all so much, man. You are literally, I'm an independent artist. You guys are the lifeblood of Hangover Gang. Hangover Gang, shout out to my Discord. Shout out to the mods that are in here right now. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to everybody that decided to spend their night with us. Thank you to everybody who shares the video on Friday. Thank you to everybody who downloads the song on Friday on iTunes or Amazon. I took 20 days off, and 20 days feels like a fucking eternity when all you know is music and all you know is Hangover Gang and all you breathe is your fans and your art. 20 days off is a long fucking time. I didn't know if anybody was going to be here when I came back. So if you've decided to stick around and hang with me, I love you guys so much. Thank you. Brand new video drops this Friday at 9 a.m. It's my first video of 2023. I promise you it is the best video that we have ever made. And anybody who is going to call me on that now, you're going to eat your fucking words on Friday morning at 9 a.m. I promise you that. So let's get ready to go crazy on Friday. I love you guys. I'm going to go get to work, okay? So, toodaloo, sayonara, bye-bye, adios, later, peace, hasta la vista. It's Hangover Gang for fucking ever, forever and a day. Hangover Gang forever. And you can go to www.hangovergang.com if you want albums or t-shirts or hats or hoodies or sweatpants or anything. I love you guys. Let's do some damage on Friday, okay? Until I see you again. I love you guys so much. Bye-bye. Peace. Adios. Bye. I'm just going to sit here and watch the fucking chat go crazy for a minute. I'm watching fucking 5,000 people say bye right now. This is crazy.